Lupita Nyong'o. She was born in Mexico and raised in Kenya. Let the tweet storm from the president's toilet begin. And now, your host for the ceremony. He presided over the most calamitous finale in Oscar history. Will he spoil the ceremony for a second time? But there's only one way to find out. Let's get on with the show.
Never says a rude word, and most importantly, no penis at all. He is literally a statue of limitations. And that's the kind of men we need more of in this town. The Academy, as you're no doubt aware, took action last year to expel Harvey Weinstein from their ranks. There were a lot of great nominees, but Harvey deserved it the most. And, oh, that's nice. That's very sweet. So, I'm sure he'll appreciate that applause. The Academy kicked him out, and after they did, I was curious, so I looked it up. You know, the only other person to be expelled from the Academy ever was a character actor named Carmine Corritti. In 2004, he was kicked out for sharing screeners. Carmine Corritti got the same punishment as Harvey Weinstein for giving his neighbor a copy of Seabiscuit on VHS. In the meantime, triple congratulations are in order for the kid from Comedy Central, Jordan Peele, who had a huge success with his movie, Get Out. Jordan is only the third person in 90 years to be nominated for directing, writing, and Best Picture for his debut film. And what a debut it was. None other than President Trump called Get Out the best first 3 quarters of a movie this year. Timothy is the star of a small but powerful story called Call Me By Your Name, which did not make a lot of money. In fact, of the 9 Best Picture nominees, only 2 of them made more than $100 million. But that's not the point. We don't make films like Call Me By Your Name for money. We make them to upset Mike Pence. Right? Congratulations, I'm very happy for Guillermo. You made a beautiful movie, and thanks to Guillermo, we will always remember this year as the year men screwed up so badly, women started dating fish. The first Oscar ceremony lasted, and this is true, 15 minutes from beginning to end. And people still complain. But, so if you do win an Oscar tonight, we want you to give a speech, and we want you to say whatever you feel needs to be said. Speak from the heart. We want passion. You have an opportunity and a platform to remind millions of people about important things like equal rights and equal treatment. If you want to encourage others to join the amazing students at Parkland at their march on the 24th, do that. If you want to thank a favorite teacher, do that. Or maybe you just want to thank your parents and tell your kids to go to sleep. What you say is entirely up to you. You don't have to change the world. Do whatever you want. But with that said, this is a really long show. So here's what we're going to do. Not saying you shouldn't give a long speech, but whoever gives the shortest speech tonight will go home with. Johnny, tell them what they'll win.
The Oscar goes to Sam Rockwell, 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
This is the first Oscar and nomination for Sam Rockwell.
Run that clock, Jimmy. I want to get that ski jet or whatever that was. I'd like to thank the Academy. Never thought I'd say those words. Willem Dafoe, Richard Jenkins, Christopher Plummer, Woody Harrelson. You guys rock. You inspire me, and you always have.
Jet ski time to beat, 1 minute and 29 seconds. I forgot to mention, this year, if your speech goes too long, we aren't going to play you off stage. If your speech runs over this year, instead of music, you will see and hear this. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Okay? And when that happens...
Firstly, we would like to give our heartfelt thanks to Gary Oldman. It was a real honor to be on this incredible journey with you, and we would not be standing here today if it wasn't for you. You're a wonderful actor, a dedicated artist, and a true friend. We thank you for that. We would also like to thank Giselle Schmidt, Douglas Urbanski, the entire team at Focus Futures, Eric Ferner, Lisa Bruce, Tim Biben, Anthony McCartin, and the director Joe Wright.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means so much to me, having lost my husband last year after 65 years. And we would come to this academy every year, and I miss him, and that made up for it. And it was so loud, I know he heard it.
If the last 2 years have taught us anything, it's that reality can be depressing. But tonight's nominated documentaries show us that where there is darkness, there is also hope, except at the White House. Hope quit on Wednesday. Here to present the award for Best Documentary Feature, Greta Gerwig and Laura Dern.
Icarus, Brian Fogel and Dan Kogan.
This is the first Oscar nomination for Brian Fogel and Dan Kogan.